Hello, Rathi. Thank you for want to be interviewed by myself. So, how you doing? We hear the sirens here in Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Yeah,
So, tell us who you are, and then we're gonna
yeah,
start the interview.
yeah. Thank you for having me, and I'm really glad I could be a part of all the workshops. A little bit about me. I'm Rathi, and originally I'm from India. Currently, I'm living in Brooklyn. I moved to New York 2 years ago to pursue my career in dance, and at present I'm studying at Perry Dance. I'm also working as a part-time teaching artist with a nonprofit, um, alongside working with other contemporary dance companies. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. And I have taken your classes before in the past 2 years, and it's been a game changer, to be very honest. It's been eye-opening. And I knew that these workshops would be a lot more in-depth and a lot more focus in each area. And
Mhm.
having taken all three of your workshops, um, it's it's like a revelation. Every time, every class, there's something new I learn about my body, about culture, about dance. Um, yeah, so
So
yeah,
you wanna talk a little bit about what happened in this pandemic and when you took the first choreographic workshop
yeah.
for the camera,
Um,
choreographed for Zoom. It was like brand new, all the way
yeah,
back in June.
yeah. Yeah, I was super excited about the choreography workshop because the content itself was really exciting. Creating your own choreography and how to get inspired was something that I feel was pretty mundane for me, especially during the pandemic, because you're out of ideas and you don't know how to get inspired by things around you. And this workshop was definitely like a push forward. So the interesting part was that meeting all the participants from different parts of the world, because I got to listen to their perspective. I still remember Judith from the
Yes.
choreography workshop. I have to mention her because she actually inspired me. I still remember her background that she chose, and but the assignment that you gave us about how to pick an artist, and because I'm also an illustrator, it was really interesting for me to choose an artist that I really look up to and then create work surrounding that using the frame and the technique. So I took a lot from that. The other interesting thing was the reading material that you gave us, and the video links, or even critiquing a dance work. Until now, I wasn't sure because we kept using words like, love, hate. So yeah, I feel that was very important. Now you look at it at a more analytical point of view.
Great,
Um,
great, great, great.
yeah.
And then you took, I forgot the order because you took them um, all the subject. So what about
Yeah.
the methodology of teaching dance?
Oh, that was, well, like a reality check on a lot of things there. Since I just started teaching here, although I've had like stints of teaching here and there in India, but here was when I actually started teaching and kids of a certain age. Um, but with this workshop, what I learned is how to be a teacher, and or more, more importantly, about being human and how humanity exists and coexist in the teaching institution. And yeah, the assignment about how to create your own piece and how you would teach it was a little intimidating at first, but but I learned so much about how you approach a screen presence, especially on Zoom. I think that's going to be, it's going like for a while now. So how do I
Yep.
use your screen presence, the space around you, was very important. So, and yeah, even the reading material was very helpful.
Yeah, I cannot help
Yeah,
myself, this scholar slash
yeah,
artist that I am. I have to share my favorite
yeah,
texts and the links and
exactly.
look at another artist because these are our inspiration. Um,
Correct.
and so the last one, the barrater.
But there was, so I know I've been taking it with you for so long, but I think I pushed myself a lot more for that workshop because I feel like you tested everyone's limits and you were like, yes, you can do that. Um, and again, with the reading material, I had to invest myself for those books. You had to buy it. You can't not, it's so important to visually look at them and to understand what each muscle group or presence or energy we're talking about. Um, so yeah, thanks to you, I'm starting to read a lot more. Trust
I'm
me.
happy.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's just not enough. Maybe because I feel that now during the pandemic, people have less distractions. That our previous
Yes.
life, that you were so distracted and nobody had time to read. And now everybody, and I've been like having testimonies, daily testimony in these 6 months that people became more literate. They read more books, they research more during this pandemic because they have time. And so I wonder, in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years, what's going to come up? The new generation of dancers that, look for more intellectual inspiration. You have anything else that you want to
Hmm.
say about the mentorships, workshops, or any question that you have for me?
I actually want to say something about how you know everyone's strengths and weaknesses, and you kind of modify and mold an assignment or give feedback in that certain way, which is really helpful. It's actually helped me over the years, and especially during the workshop. Um, but the question that I think I have for you is that how you're constantly inspired, uh, and I want to know what is it that you're inspired by, um, because it's difficult to sustain oneself, especially during this period, because people have highs and lows. So yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I love what I do, and I've been doing this for 30 years. So I know myself, I'm not always all the time inspired, but I feel that I love so much the art of dance and other art forms, and I'm very curious. And I think if I stop to be curious, I will die directly. You know, is who I am. So I'm constantly researching, constantly reading book, constantly, teaching, because also I get inspiration from my students. I get inspiration from you too.
Yeah.
And your ideas and conceptions about how is dance. I remember having conversations, with you about what it was dance for you and your training in India. So I feel that teaching such an international audience, this is my inspiration, and and again, I feel that teaching dance helped me to understand my role, to serve the dance, to serve the artistic community, to serve the students, and to grow as a human beings. So,
Mm.
you know, I don't say that I am not inspired, but I'm very curious. I'm very curious, and
Mm-hmm.
I love what I do. That's the whole key. Nobody
Mm.
pushed me to open this mentorship program. I created because I want to be in connection with all of you. I was like, oh, I'm mentoring these people, and then suddenly, like, okay, we are in a pandemic, but because I have an experience to be training by myself in Argentina, I knew that each one from home, if they have a solid help once a week, they can do their homework, they can develop, and they feel they are not isolated and not alone, and then gather the community, like you say before, of artists, and you get inspiration from each other. Again, dance is an individual expression, but we inspire for this community that surround us. So,
Mm-hmm.
So that's
So,
why I do it, and that's why, it's my fuel.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rati, thank you so much for your feedback, and looking forward to see you perform online. I know that you're preparing some performances coming up,
Yeah.
and some dance films. So excited that,
Yeah.
to see you perform online for now. And then let's see when to
Yeah.
see you live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything,
Thank you
Rati.
so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Anabella.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.